I'm so delighted to welcome Connecticut Sun rookie sensation Saniya Rivers. Thank you for joining us today, myself and Terrika Foster-Brasby, who you know well, the sideline reporter for the Connecticut Sun. Appreciate you joining us from Unrivaled to talk about Unrivaled, your rookie season, and just how you're doing, Saniya. Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
So, Saniya, I'm curious, now that, you've had some time to decompress after your rookie season, how would you assess how your first year went in the WNBA?
Whew. I think overall I had a great season. I think I proved to myself something that I didn't know about myself, that I'm way stronger than I thought I was. Obviously, losing my mom about 6, 7 months ago at the start of the season was one of the most difficult things I ever faced. So I think I proved to myself that I can really overcome any adversity that comes my way. If you can fight every day to come to work and do your best and do your job and make other people around you better, make people smile, then that's just a testament to you, and you know that you're just stronger than that adversity. So I think I just proved that to myself on the court. I think I proved to myself that I'm a defensive stopper. I think I proved to myself and others that I can play on both ends of the ball. I shot the three very well. I think I ended high 30s or low 40s, can't remember, but I set a lot of records. Um, I'm proud of myself. I didn't get any in the year love, which I feel the way about. No shade, no tea. But overall, I think I had a great year, and I'm very proud of myself and proud of what I pushed through this year. So yeah.
Yeah, well, we're very proud of you too. And you definitely got some votes. So people were definitely watching and noticing. So I know it's hard. You did mention to me when I spoke to you during All-Star that there were some that you had your eye on, but a lot of rookies and great players go through that when they first come in and they end up going on to have tremendous careers. And I know you will too. So just keep going. You're going to be a star in this league.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I'm curious, were you involved at all in the Underdog Bread Different branding when they presented that for the rookie trio?
So they said we are gonna have a photo shoot, video shoot, whatever. They said just pull up in something like black, like just pull up in something that's you. So you know me, tattoos out, skin out, like that's me. So I pulled up my vest, my leather, and I just, I said I want to tap into modeling. So I was like, I'm gonna treat this like a model shoot, and it just went crazy. Next thing I know, I'm on the shirt and I'm all over social media with my chest out. I'm like, oh yeah, let it go right down. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling that. So yeah, I had nothing to do with it though. I just showed up and put my model face on. So it was smooth though.
Yeah, well, I mean, by rookie trio, I'm talking about you, Anissa Morrow, and Layla Lacan. What were your thoughts when, you first saw the branding? And then how do you think the three of you will evolve together as a rookie trio?
Yeah, no, I thought it was fire, especially for Layla. That's not typically Layla's thing, so I was happy to see her come out of her shell and pop out with the look. It caught me off guard. I was like, "Oh shoot, Layla, hold on, you might have to bring this back out more often." Obviously, for Anissa, that's something she's used to. She's got the whole sexy thing going on, so I really love that she popped out with that. But as far as on the court, we're all dogs. I think we gelled together very well on the court. I was very excited to find out I was going to be playing with Anissa, and then Layla came on a few weeks later in the season and just really gave us a boost. So I just think it was beautiful basketball, and I think since that was our rookie season, we really know what to expect next season, and I think we're really going to turn heads and shock people.
Okay. You also had some veteran presence on that team. What was it like to play with Tina Charles, and what's the best advice or gem she dropped to you?
Oh man, she's one of wisdom for sure. She's always going to speak positivity into the locker room. Whenever she has something to say, she does her absolute best. Me particularly, when my mom passed away, she just let me know, hey, if you ever need anything, I'm here. Whether it's a shoulder to cry on, whether it's a hug, whether it's going to get food, watching a movie, whatever it was, she was there for me from the jump. So I'll always appreciate her. I remember when I got drafted to the Sun, my mom was like, oh my God, like Tina Charles, you're gonna be playing with one of the best. I'm just like, hold on, wait a minute. So now it's like it was just really crazy. I couldn't really fathom it at first, but being able to play my rookie season with Tina Charles is truly a blessing. One of the most important gems she gave to me is if you're going to mess up going hard, mess up going 110%, try not to make the same mistakes twice. So I think that was really important because, especially being a rookie, you're hard on yourself because you don't want to mess up. So I think that's what I want. That's what I need to hear.
I
So
like that.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Now that you are in the league, you get to kind of be that big sister now, right? You get to kind of look back on some of your peers and those coming through the NC State Wolfpack system and kind of offer those gems, right? So have you been keeping up with what your girls are doing down at NC State in this offseason?
Absolutely. I'm keeping up. I've been to a couple of games. I went when they had the tournament games in Greensboro, Charlotte. So I got to sit courtside. You know, the fans welcomed me, showed me love, got to take some pictures, sign some autographs. And then I got to watch my girls do their thing. So I'm excited for what they have coming up this season. I think we're off to a little bit of a slow start. Obviously, not the start that NC State women's basketball is used to. But I mean, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. I think one thing that will really help them out is finding a true leader on that team. Obviously, losing me, Zaya, Madison, three big leaders and three energy pieces on that team. I think it's going to be, I think they need to find that leadership and that energy role just to kind of fill the shoes. But other than that, they have a lot of key pieces. They don't have any seniors, so somebody just has to be that voice in the locker room, on the court, bring everybody back together and just control the game. But once they get that figured out, I think they can be dangerous.
Yeah, the way you, Isaiah, and Madison kind of grew and like made you guys you guys made the team. I think there'll certainly be some players who will kind of figure out this is our lane, this is going to be our team. We'll make it our own, and they'll be right back to playing Wolfpack basketball for sure. But I think that some things that people don't always take into consideration in your rookie season is that you guys, or your rookie class more than anything, joined this league at such a pivotal moment because this is also where the CBA negotiations is going on. And I think that this might be a good year where people kind of learn different things about the league other than what's on the court. So what do you think maybe this season has kind of taught you about the business side of being a professional athlete?
Yeah, obviously for me as a rookie, I don't really know much about being in the W yet physically. I hear what other people are saying, what the vets are going through, what they feel like they deserve. We deserve this, we deserve that, and I agree 110%. But me as a rookie, I'm just like, oh, I'm signed to a 3-year, 4-year deal. You know, I'm getting this a week, that a week. So you know, I'm a person of just appreciating what I have, and I know that everybody appreciates what they have, so I hope everybody gets what they deserve. I'm also big on everything happens for a reason, so I do think that these women will get what they deserve. Obviously, as a rookie at a pivotal time, obviously our salaries will increase at some point, so I see it as truly a blessing because there was a time that, like in college or high school, whatever, we weren't getting paid to play. So I think it's a beautiful thing now, especially for futures. I know for me, I want to have my own nonprofit one day. So obviously you need finances for that. So as our finances grow, as the business grows, you know, that'll have an impact on my future. So I'm just hoping the same thing for the rest of the girls in the league, that they get what they want and deserve.
Is there
That
particular?
excites me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, what is it that you're looking to build your nonprofit in?
Yeah, so I'm really passionate and big on homelessness. And also, once my mom passed away, I said in her honor, I would do something around women's health. So I'm just really excited to get started. I know Tina Charles also has a nonprofit. So I'm hoping, you know, chirp her hair a little bit, get some type of insight. So, and obviously, whoever hears this video, I'm hoping that, you know, somebody knocks on my door and just give me some type of direction, because it's something I'm really passionate about and I want to get started with as soon as I can. So.
Don't you get me tearing up on this daggone interview, Saniya.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Saniya.
Crying, I'm gonna let something go too. So hold that in.
Like, I'm gonna hold this together, but that is beautiful. I love that. I absolutely love hearing that. And it's funny that you mentioned that because there was a lot of distractions with the Sun this year. There was, you know, outside of the personal issues that everyone sort of in their own way had to deal with, there was also, you know, the distraction that came with the news about people trying to sell the team, or that the team was going to possibly be sold. And I know that throughout the season, being able to cover you guys kept it so real. Like, we are focused on what's going on the court. We're focused on what we can control. Like, you guys were so honest and so focused on your season. Just what were your thoughts when you heard the news? But more importantly, how were you guys able to navigate just minimizing that kind of distraction to really focus on building what you were trying to build in Connecticut?
Yeah, I got to give a big shout out to Morgan, our GM. She's always doing her best to keep us like up to date. Always telling us, hey, don't listen to the media. Like if anything happens, I'll come to you guys and tell you. Because, you know, sometimes the media hypes things up, put things out that aren't even true or confirmed yet. So I say shout out to Morgan for that, just keeping us composed with, you know, the rumors or what could potentially be online. So I think she did a great job with that. As far as us in the locker room, I just think, again, I'm big on whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Whatever's meant to be is going to be. So I think for us, like just really feeding into that, we just played for each other. We just continue to show up for each other every day because nothing was going to happen yesterday. Nothing was going to happen tomorrow. So we had to finish the season in Connecticut either way in Mohegan Sun for the fans. So I think that's what we were just focused on, being where our feet are, being in the moment.
Yeah.
Something changes next year, the season after that, we'll worry about that later. But I think we just showed up for each other every day and focused on the main task at hand. And I think that's why we ended up having a fun season. Our record doesn't define us at all. Yeah. So I think we had a lot of close games, a lot of great games. Maybe we couldn't pull through, but I think we gave the people a showing of what we're really capable of for next season and seasons to come. So I think a lot of people are excited to, you know, see the Connecticut Sun in another playoff run. And I think we're going to get right back there next year immediately. So.
Okay. Love to hear that.
Yeah, for sure. I tell people all the time, like, as I've covered the team for going on 4 years. Last year probably was one of the most fun seasons covering Connecticut because y'all had me dying every game.
For sure.
Right.
And your record definitely doesn't define you, but y'all went on a little run there at the end. So, like, you definitely gave the fans and the people something to look forward to next season for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, Saniya, there's so many more options nowadays that you guys have in terms of the offseason that players, you know, of past generations didn't have. I'm wondering what went into your decision to decide on Unrivaled as what you wanted to do in your offseason?
Yeah, I think for me, I've never been too excited about going overseas. I'm a big player. I play for my family and to be able to share that experience with my family. So it's not ideal that my family would travel all the way overseas to come see me play. So that didn't motivate me. That didn't excite me. So with Unrivaled, obviously a little more, local. So Miami, obviously scenery, they get to come support me on the court, get to have some fun off the court. And there'll be times I get to fly back home to North Carolina just to see them. So I want to stay close. That was the main priority. And of course, Unrivaled, you know, you're getting paid in the off season. So as a rookie, you know, you want to pocket as much money as you want, especially because you don't know what's going to happen with the new CBA. So you got to keep stacking that paper and, you know, sitting on that. I don't want to be a rookie and, you know, go splurge on all that. So I want to keep stacking. So those were the big two things for me. And also just to have some fun. Miami is a place full of opportunity. So I think I can search for some NIL deals, some business partnerships, and, you know, show them my personality, and hopefully, you know, they want to do some stuff with me. So we'll see.
Well, what are your thoughts on being a part of Team Hive? I think one of the more cooler names, and also being coached by Coach Rena, who you have a history with already. Just your teammates and coach.
Yeah, the team, I'm really excited to play against the team. First of all, I'm glad I don't have to guard Kelsey Mitchell for 3 months. That alone, like, excites me the most. Okay. As soon as I saw her name on the Hive, I was like, yes. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to pick up some tips from her. Obviously, 3-on-3, it's a lot of one-on-one, and then you got one-on-one. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she has in her bag, seeing if I could pick up on a few things from her bag. Obviously, got Sony, you know, shooter. We have great vibes. I didn't expect to gel with her as much as we already have in like 2 days. So I'm really excited. And then everybody else I'm super excited to play with. I can't wait to get started. Coach Reed, like you said, I've known her for a couple of years now. Really excited to be under her wing. She looks out for me on and off the court. She's already asked me about my goals for this season, the 3 months that I'm Unrivaled. So I'm excited to really start, you know, digging into those goals and just really flourishing under her. So we're going to be really good this year. We had a team meeting that she led yesterday. It was really good. Got us motivated and fired up for practice today, and 3 months to come in Unrivaled. So we're excited.
Okay. You mentioned that you and Sony are starting to gel, but yesterday you said that y'all were beefing. So which is it, and what's the beef about?
Listen, we beef today about something, but it only brings us closer together. You know?
Right.
We agree to disagree. So, you know, but no, that's my dog. Like, I hope you don't see this video of me giving her flowers, whatever, whoop-de-doo. But No, I really like Sonia. I think she's a little shy, but when she gets around people and she gets a little comfortable, she really comes out of her shell. I think she's really sassy. So, me, I'm as well. So that's why we butt heads right there. But, it all comes back and we have a good time together. So I'm excited to see what we'll do on the court together.
Okay. It also looks like you and Natisha Heidemann are bonding. We've seen some TikTok. Should we be expecting more of those from you two?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for the people that say I'm trouble, Naya's not trouble. Naya's not trouble. So
Now it's not trouble. We're about to get a third member of the Stud Buds, right? That's what this is.
I'm telling you right now, they won't get me.
I'm screaming. Oh my God.
I gotta tell them I'm not the stud. I gotta tell them straight up. I'm just me. No stud, bro. No stud.
I love it.
I'm curious, you brought up the one-on-one. I'm wondering, have you thought or given any thought at all to your strategy? Last year, the post sort of dominated. Your teammate, Connecticut Sun teammate Aaliyah Edwards, went to the final round. So I'm curious, like, have you at all given any thought as a guard, like, what your strategy is going to be?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the last time I played one-on-one. Like, it was probably seriously, I don't know the last time I played. So I gotta definitely tap back into that. I'm excited to get back into my bag, like I already mentioned. I feel like I haven't gotten in my bag since high school. I feel like you're in college, you're under a system, you're just under system. So you kind of stay in what you do. And I feel like I'm more of a simple player. I get downhill, I can shoot a three, shoot a pull up. I don't have to do too much. So, but with one-on-one, it's like, okay, this is the time you get in your bag. This is sometimes something you do, maybe not in 5-on-5, maybe not in 3-on-3. So I'm just excited to try new things, just explore what's in my bag, some things I didn't even know was in there. So I don't have a strategy yet, but I got a little bit of time to figure it out. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I do on one-on-one.
I love that. I know yesterday during the media availability, you talked about how you and Coach had really talked off the court, and she had given you some goals for the next 3 months while you're at Unrivaled. And so I don't know if you want to share, but what are the goals that she gave you? What is it that she's looking for you doing?
So Coach Reed she really wants me to be one of the leaders of this team. She knows I have the personality for it, the voice for it, the energy for it. So one of the goals just in this, before getting to Unrivaled, was to reach out to two of your teammates. So talk to Natisha, talk to Sonia, and we were just talking about, how excited we were to get here, seeing what each other was up to. Nothing crazy, just catching up before we got here, getting to know each other. So that was one of the goals beforehand. And then I talked to her just about some of my goals for the season, just telling her I really wanted to focus on my recovery. I'm 22, but sometimes these knees feel like they're going on 50, 60. So I really want to make sure. Listen, I'm telling you, sometimes I just want to make sure that I'm staying, fresh. I'm doing my recovery. I'm making sure my nutrition's right, hydration, all that type of stuff. So I told her I wanted to focus on that. So she's going to hold me accountable. She's going to make sure she sees me in the training room before or after practice, things like that. And just some other little goals, just like having fun, making sure that even if I'm not scoring however many points a game, make sure I'm doing something else, defending, getting assists, hustle plays. So she's going to hold me accountable, and obviously the rest of the girls as well.
I love that. That makes sense. And this might be a little bit too far ahead, but I'm going to ask it anyway, because this is the time of year that we're goal setting, right? We're going into the new year. We usually goal set around this time. But have you thought about any things that you want to set forth for next WNBA season? I know you mentioned earlier, there were some awards you had your eye on. Are we looking to run it back, or what are our goals for next year?
We're always looking to run it back. I think for me, I'm always just looking to lay a brick a day just to get 1% better every day. So I haven't sat with my goals quite yet, but obviously my three ball has been looking great. Let's go for a higher percentage. Let's up the score. Let's make more threes this past season. Why not? Defensively, I feel like I'm a great defender. I feel like I'm long. I got to use that to my advantage. I'm quick. So let's get some more blocks. Let's get some more steals. I don't have anything specific yet, but I'm a defender, and I can also play on the other side of the ball as well. So I just want to continue to show that I'm very versatile, and I think that just speaks for itself. And I'm looking forward to just keeping a roster spot and doing the best that I can to bring my teammates along with me. And let's go ahead and let's try to win a championship. I feel like that's every W player's dream. That should be a goal. So let's go ahead and go for it. Let's turn this thing around from last season. So, yeah.
Love that. I was going to say you did mention playoffs earlier, so.
Yeah.
I'd throw that in there for sure.
All right. Before we let you go, let's have a little fun, okay? So between, us and our viewers, just keep it between us.
Just between us.
Tell us your top 3 favorite TikToks that you've ever done.
TikToks I've ever, like, do they have to be dances or just TikToks like I posted?
Anything, your 3 faves.
Oh, my God, that's not even fair. Okay. It's like I want to look on my phone, but I should know them. They're my 3 favorites. There was one I did with Marina about it was like a church vibe, teaching her how to dance and shout and praise the Lord, all that. So that one blew up. That one was hilarious. I posted one at NC State with Zaza and Madison of us basically doing like a little dance. That was one of the favorites.
I remember that one.
I figured that had to be one.
Yeah. And then my last one, a favorite? Do y'all have a favorite that I posted?
Oh, girl, you got so many of them.
I was going to say, do you know how many I'll be laughing at? Like, why is Naya on TikTok again?
It's always me. Probably one of me just doing something stupid. But that's so many TikToks like that. So I don't know.
I got to say, it may be one of yours, and this is not my words, but this is the language of the internet, one of your thirst trappy ones, because they said you'd be putting out thirst traps tonight. Is that true?
Y'all, and it's like I knew some y'all was gonna say that, but I wasn't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? But that is insane. I do be posting thirst traps. Cause like if I don't think I look good, how can I expect somebody else to think I look good? You know what I mean? So,
Listen.
I post them, I don't know. The people be feeling it, so I just
assignment is understood because the internet definitely be like, Naya got her thirst trap videos up.
And the internet has no decorum whatsoever. At least I have a little bit of decorum in my thirst traps, just a little. So
none whatsoever. Hilarious. All right, what is something about you that fans might be a little bit surprised to know? I mean, anything you're comfortable sharing, but what's something that you might be like, people might be surprised about this?
I actually just had this conversation. So a lot of people are interested about my tattoos and if I have stories behind them or if I just get them to get them. So I'm just going to clear the air right now. I have the flowers and butterflies tatted all over my body, but I don't like real physical flowers. I don't like them. Like, if I have a partner, my thing is not to get you flowers every week, every Tuesday, whatever the case may be, because I don't like them. I don't like receiving flowers, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't like the fact that flowers die. It's just straight like that.
Oh, okay.
When they're alive and beautiful, they look great, but then they die. So with the tattoos, I get flowers because they can't die. They just die. They're still beautiful. They're in their normal form. So I tried to explain that to somebody on TikTok, but I didn't feel like typing all that. So
I love that.
I love the look of flowers. I just don't like that they die. So
I'm gonna give you a little hint. If you buy yellow roses are the only flowers that even when they die, they still remain with their color. They stay yellow.
Oh,
so
okay.
That might be the move. That might be.
So like for a date, I'll bring yellow roses.
There you go.
And yellow roses are beautiful. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I do that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the sauce. Appreciate that.
All right, here's another one. You moved here to Connecticut, and I know that Connecticut to most people is boring as hell, but there has to be something here that's fun. So what about Connecticut is something that maybe surprised you or something that you enjoyed about the state of Connecticut?
Okay. Funny story, actually, before I get into that one. So when I was trying to figure out what college I wanted to go to, obviously going into my freshman year, and then once I transferred after my freshman year, UConn was big in my mind. Like, I love Gino. I obviously love what he does with the program, whatever. But I always said it was too far. Like, it was too cold, too far, whatever. Like, I'm not going. I'm sorry, Gino. I'll see you another time. Then next thing you know, I end up getting drafted to Connecticut. So I was just like, I was going to be here anyway, whatever. So I just always think that's a funny story. But, yeah. So what I love about Connecticut since being here, I just love that it's quiet. I'm a big city girl, so I'm used to the noise. I'm used to the bright lights or whatever, but I don't think I've ever been anywhere where I can literally just get peace and quiet, like in my own home, whatever. Obviously, this is my first apartment by myself. When I was in college, I lived with roommates or whatever, so I think having my own home in just like a secluded area, just real quiet, and yeah, I think I just love the quiet. So that's my
I
favorite
love
thing.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Naya, well, we have to let you go because we know you have to get to practice. Thank you so much for giving us so much of your time. I just want to ask you, you mentioned you brought your shoe collection with you. So just what's your favorite shoe to wear and what kind of fits can we expect from you in the Sephora tunnel?
Ooh, good question. Let's see, my favorites. I obviously love Tim's, but it's hot here, so I probably won't wear Tim's. I love Jordan 4s. Those are probably my favorite Jordans, but I've been rocking a lot of designer lately. So I'll see what I want to bring out. I got some Balenciagas, got some Amiris, got some little stuff in there. I don't know. I don't know what vibe I'm going for with the Sephora tunnels, but y'all know I'm gonna come out with some heat. So don't worry about it. Just sit back. I got y'all. Get your popcorn.
All right. Thank you so much for being so generous with your time. We appreciate it. Have a great practice. Have a great time at Unrivaled. Good luck, and we look forward to watching you.
I will. Thank y'all so much. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.